Hello everyone, and a beautiful good morning here in Tiny Zoo. Well, actually it's not morning for you, but it's very much morning in Tiny Zoo. The sun is going up and we are off to yet another day in Tiny Zoo. So thank you for tuning in again. In case you have no idea what we're doing over here, this is my Hardmode franchise mode. It's episode 7 already, and we were going for a prefab raster or like a layout of a zoo, and we're trying to use every little inch of the zoo to maximize efficiency, making money, but also making it a beautiful zoo. So far so good. In yesterday's episode, in case you haven't seen that one, we started to make a rainforest house, which is going to be that one over here. I actually did some work in between episodes, and this is why I'm just quickly stopping the game, because I had some horrendous issues. First of all, thank you as always for all your comments. Please keep doing this. Keep putting all the comments down, your ideas of which kind of habitats you want to see in the future. If I forget anything, hints, and please always keep commenting what is your most favorite thing about Planet Zoo, and what is your most favorite thing you're lacking in this game, because we are kind of collecting an ongoing list of plus and minus, so to say, pro and con in regarding to Planet Zoo, because I'm soon going to make a video about this game in general, like a 2-year kind of conclusion if you want. So today I did a little bit in between, and this is first of all, let's click them away because they are kind of annoying. I did a lot of issues. Okay, I didn't do the issues. I had a lot of issues because I did a lot of mistakes. So you can see there are some shade thingies over here. We are going to delete them. They were just like test things, and I'm just going to delete them right over here. This is just for some heat management, but we can get rid of them. They do look kind of ugly. So first of all, we had some issues here with the workshop. So I put down a second workshop for a mechanic, and I did also employ quite a few more mechanics, as you can see. Oh wait, we can actually upgrade them. That's brilliant, and you can see they have still quite a high workload. The same applies to our keepers, so I will definitely get 2 more in here. So you can see Sydney Vernon was already one I put in, so I'm gonna give her to exhibits and foxes, so that should help. And then we have the red panda and rainforest, which I should definitely put another one in as well, simply because we have so many different habitats in there. So let's play real quick here. So there you go, and you get less wage for the beginning, but you go to the red panda and the rainforest thing. Done. So that should also do the job for that. Then what I also did, I tried to get a bit of a better workflow when it comes to food and drink, but you can tell that this game is so insanely demanding when it comes to food and drink, that we still need more. So at this point I have got a drink and food shop over here with some vending machines right next to it. The same goes for that area, but that means if we look at the highlight heat map, let me just quickly go into guest needs, and you can see hunger is somewhat okay-ish. You know, this area over here is somewhat green, this one is a bit more yellowish, and this one is becoming more green, obviously. But if we go and look into thirst, you can see this is a huge issue basically all over the place. So we need to fix that as well. And I think I'm just about to research a couple more things at this point. So you can see mechanic research is doing some things at the moment, but what we are not doing is some shops. So I will now research some drink shops at the next point. I'm just going to do this with that person over here, and I think what we can basically stop doing is the South American theme for the moment, and the same goes for the classic theme, because that's only like blueprints. And I'm going to go for the Africa theme next as well. So those two can be researched. Now that said, we should be good and have some better off situations with drinks rather soon. But what I will do in the meantime is I'm gonna put some vending machines down. I know that they don't really do a brilliant job in most cases, and I definitely want to get rid of those rather quickly. But I think for the moment being, it's better to have them than nothing. I did have a lot more mechanics in the zoo now, or I do have a lot more mechanics in the zoo. I really hope that they will do the trick as well. But, you know, there's no other reason or no other chance we have at this point. You can see I also put some benches down, did some beautification here with the trees, mostly to get rid of the negative effect. I put down a lot more education, but even though the education is not really doing well at this point, I will dedicate an own episode to that, just so we make sure that this works. Anyhow, we are here today to basically do the rainforest house. So 5 minutes in, we can hit play again real quick. And I also did a lot of caretaking for the animals. This is what is going on with you. Why are you having a bad time? Nutrition. Last meal oh yeah, I solved that as well. We had a cleanliness issue here with the water, and I put like a new water item here with some more energy, so that worked out quite well. Then we check the welfare of the others. That's all good. I wonder why your welfare is not like insanely good. Social stress is still an issue for those, but that's okay. Stress will become less of an issue once this area is not really that crazily busy anymore. We could basically put also down a few more of these rocks. I also put down some speakers to give them a bit more of a, you know, a nice area. I'm not sure if this helps because this might get rid of some of the space they require. Let's quickly have a look. Ah, no, that's still okay. So that should be fine. I mean, you know, every time they go out, they have a bit of an issue here. So what we could do by now, actually you know what, we can just quickly do this now. The guests can still look through. So I'm just going to do this, turn that into one side glass, and we're going to turn it around to the other side. There you go. And this is fine, right? Yeah. So hopefully this is going to reduce the stress a little bit more for them, because then they don't see the guest, and we raise this a bit more now. I mean, sure, they, you know, don't have this very nice, almost infinity pool look, but I think it's still better. I still want to do some, you know what, we just quickly do this. Before I go on to the other one, let me just type in wood, and I want to have like, just get rid of the blueprints, and I want to have those poles. I think, yeah, this one makes sense. I'm just going to put them in between here. Wait, I'm going to do this like a double. There you go. Just to make that look a little bit better, you know. Nothing crazy. And I think also what would look maybe kind of nice is to have like a lower fence in front of it as well. We can just have a little look how that looks as soon as the Africa pack is... Or maybe we do have some Africa stuff that we could utilize here. Maybe this is it. So we can basically, yeah, why not? Just do this. I have no idea how that, I think it looks fine. I think that looks kind of nice. You know what, we are just doing this. Just gonna leave that open here, as if this is kind of a little bit of a, you know, window opening for the education board. And then we're just plopping those down. I think it just kind of looks a bit more finished at this point. So I'm just going to continue. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. And we also need to have some shading, which I'm not going to make in this episode. If you guys, again, I ask for your contribution, but somehow people, I think they're just, you know, fed up at this point with the game or whatever. So I can totally understand if you don't have the time or you don't want to contribute blueprints to that. So I'm just going to go on with this as my own series, which I think is totally fine. And you guys seem to love it. So we carry on this way. But I thought about also making like a little bit of a giveaway at some point, asking for some blueprints to finish off this project. And I think we will do this. I think this will be a good thing, a good call to be done. Anyhow. This is all good. This is all done. Look, that looks a lot nicer. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so how about those? Okay, thirst is still an issue. Education is still an issue, but the rest goes a lot better. Where is thirst still an issue? I do want to know where thirst is an issue. Oh, mostly over here and back there. Okay, I'm wondering though, because we put this thing here. The more the better, I guess. I'm going to put like another one in this area. And I had one planned here as well, so can I, you know, just put it there. Again, I'm going to have less of these things in the future, because they do cost us a lot of money, and you can see money is going down a little bit. I think we can also go into the zoo overview and just raise the prices a tiny bit. That should be all good. What is that? The vet research is done, which is great. Okay, so this was the yeah, we had a little bit of an issue because of the dirty water, but that's nice as well. Let's have a little look into our animals. Everything is fine, and we can go on building. What's the time of day, by the way? 12. That's perfect. Midday, and we can just end this. Okay, welfare of you is not great. That seems to be stress, right? Yeah, okay, so stress is not always like an issue. The rest looks pretty fine to me. Look at that, we have a lot of these babies. Oh, there's like another baby on its way, so we can just get rid of those. And look at all the scorpions. Oh god, we lost the other scorpion that died. So we're gonna go with Tyler. I think Tyler, yeah, Tyler's brilliant. You know what, no, we take Tyler and Celine because that one is about to die anyway. So I'm gonna bring them to the trade center and the rest is fine. Okay, good stuff. We're gonna get some money for that as well. Let's go in here. Wow, 1.9. That's actually fine. Okay, cool. So we've done this, all fine, all good. Let's go on. And also, oh, by the way, guys, we do one thing, okay? Before I continue, this is another little engagement. I'm gonna pause the game real quick. So what I want you guys to do, I'm going to go through my animals now, and if you want to be one of those animals, I shall name you. You can put your name suggestion down below in the comments, okay, for this episode. Tell me which animal you want to be, and I'm gonna name you. So we've got the aardvark, male and female. We've got camels. We've got a male and female and a baby. We've got well, snakes. Please only name 2 because I will always like sell the rest. So that's what we are going to do over here as well. Then we have the Brazilian salmon tarantula. Again, 1 male and 1 female. The rest is going to go, which is basically all of those. And then we have the terrapin. Terrapin is the same. Well, they're all the same. I'm gonna take those young ones. There you go. Terrapin, male and female. Then we've got some fennec foxes. We've got 3 males and 3 females. Then we do have the giant burrowing cockroach, in case anyone wants to be that one, male and female. Same goes for the hairy scorpion thingy over here, the desert one. Then we do have our meerkats. There are quite a lot of meerkats. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 males and 1, 2, 3, 4 females, so that's fine. Then we've got the puff adder, again male and female, and we've got the red panda, 3 males and 1 female, even though it might make sense only to say male and female because as soon as they are grown up we have to sell them anyhow. Okay, let's put all of these back into the trade center and get the money for it. Oh my god, what the frick, they were super expensive. Did I get it? Okay, I didn't. Okay, nice. Look at this. This is how we make money. I like it. 12 minutes in. Wow, Rudy, that's fine. Okay, did we actually research now glass? Because I certainly hope that yes. Okay, so here's the glass pieces. I was really looking into the glass pieces because they are required for that one. So we are going to go and make like a wonderful little dome in the middle, because that's basically the one we need. This is not climbable, is it? No, it's not. Okay, I'm still not really sure if I take the smaller one or the higher one. I think I want to go with the higher one because it looks kind of neat, and I think I'm going to build this like so, and we are going to have like this type of roof, and then we should have, wait, what's that? Oh, this is even nicer. Wait, let's get rid of those and we just take the very round one here. And that's kind of neat as well. And now I just need these middle pieces, which is it that one? Yes, this is the perfect one. There you go. And I'm going to just bring this one to the other side. So that's the roof in the middle. You know, that's the one I put here. Because I think this just really fits well in. And I'm going to keep the height relatively low, so that it really is just like this. Okay, neat. Okay, this is really great, and I think in terms of making the roof, I think that looks pretty fancy. However, I want to have this in a way that it just really connects to here, even though I'm asking myself right now, maybe it's better to have it, yeah, I think this will look better in the end if we just align. Yeah, this will definitely look a lot better if we align it like this. Okay, so this is going to be aligned like so, but I'm going to increase the height a tiny bit. Let me see if the most of it is from the water pond. Yeah, it definitely is. Great in the middle. That is perfection. Okay, now what we will do first of all, we will close off the whole building with these panels, as I said. I'm gonna take both and we are just going to bring these things in where they belong. So this is basically here. So that's it. Let me just do it this way. I think it will look good anyways, so that's fine. This little plant will be put somewhere else. This is kept open, but I think, yeah, we're gonna put like a glass wall in there. That should be fine. And now let's also take care of this backside here. So what we will do with the backside is we keep that completely open and we just give that like a balcony style. We don't need this building right now. We go into construction again. And I think I'm just going to give them like this style. And we need to somehow... they're like all looking pretty neat. I don't know if I can take this one. Or do I align this like so? Or do I align it? Yeah. I almost tend to align it like this because that's definitely the better idea. Okay, well, let's do it this way. 1, 2, and 3. This is the one we need here. Nice, bring that further down. I want to align this with that one. So it's obviously this height over here. And you know what, it can just sink in there a little bit. I'm just gonna move that over. It's gonna merge into the roof structure anyways. Okay, now what I want to do over here, we just rather quickly take some stones and stuff, and we are going to just type in stone. And what can we take over here? I need something bigger stony things, whatever we have already researched. I think we don't have the Asia Pack research, so that can actually be a little bit of an issue. Oh, we have the temple set. Yeah, oh, that's brilliant. We don't need more than this, because this is just like for merging that nicely into the mountain. That's all we need, you know. There's no big need for anything else. It's just like making the balcony look a little bit more embedded into this area. That's all I wanted to do, and we take some stones then to connect this nicely. Like I will use some rocks to make that really look perfectly fine. So this is great because that will also become a little bit of a viewing spot for whatever habitat this is gonna be. I still have no freaking idea. So we are in the building, right? I can actually drag them out a little because I want to align this nicely to the curb. Yeah, that's better. And then we just rotate this thing a little bit more. Oops, no, not that direction. This is better, okay. Nice, like this. And then just gonna rotate that a little bit more and just copy that once more. There you go. And I think if we have the 4 rocks as well, let me just type in 4. Yeah, we have that big one. This is definitely going to be, I'm just going to, because that should be very nice for a rainforest one. I like this bit there. So that's it. And then we take the same on the other side, like so. And I want to use a couple more of those in here because they, let me just see the height. Yeah, that's fine. So they have to basically submerge into the whole thing then with the roof on top. I'm just going to have some of those because they look really nice in, and they can also act like a little bit of a climbing help for the lemurs, because I still need to turn that into a lemur habitat, which is, oops, I just saved it, which is great. I think, you know, the entrance to the lemur habitat will also be somewhat here in the back. So I gotta have to be a bit more creative, like how to get the entrance to the habitat. I think I'm just going to... It would be clever to have it to the outside, so it will be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, well, we'll fix that in a second. I will, first of all, just have a look that this is going to be the outside area. So what we got to do, we have to, first of all, bring this down. Oh, wait, the basic issue also is that okay, I'm going to make it like this. And then I'm going to delete those. Unfortunately, I have to, because we will have to make a proper door for the staff members as well, so that they can go through there as well. Like, is this the color we were having, or is this the color? This is the one. Okay. Okay. Nice. Build it, and we're gonna build like another one here as well. Sweet. Okay. So this is then where the exit is. I'm gonna have some climbing pieces go out here as well. And I think we are going to work a lot with the mesh pieces. Do we have the mesh already here? Yes, we have. Is this climbable? Flexicolor. It's not climbable. That is rather interesting. Okay, because that is something what would work for the lemurs pretty well, but I want to have, yeah, this looks a lot better. But this is then climbable, is it? It's not. But it should, I'm a little bit confused. This should definitely be climbable. Well, anyhow. Okay, so this is nice and sweet and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the color is going to be more like a Africa styled. So I'm gonna do it like this and like this. I think I can actually reduce the height later on. I'm just going to give them a little bit of a outside area here, and then we will see. I would love to have like a water feature, but at this point I don't want to do everything with water, so I'm just going to keep it that way. And then bring this in. Nice. Okay, so this is then the outside area for the lemurs in which they can go, so they should not be able to escape. Now let's go back into this one and work with some plaster pieces on the roof design. So what I would love to have obviously are these pieces, and we're going to use them as much as we can and build the roof as nice as we can. So this is not where we can use it, but we can use it all over here. And I'm going to adjust this now with a lot more of the other ones. But I will do this off screen and then we'll see each other after the cut. Hello everyone, and we're back after the little cut for you guys. For me actually that was a little bit more work. But you, first of all, you have to tell me in the comments down below if you like this idea of sometimes just cutting a little bit forth and back. Yeah, I think this makes franchise a little bit more enjoyable for you, since this way we can ensure there is at least a little bit of progress. But you know, talking of progress, you can see the roof is basically fixed, and you can see a weird path coming out over here. And I did some little, you know, yeah, it's really just like a little block, viewing block, so that this doesn't look too bad from down there. And I left this open since there are some windows. We can cover them up as well, but I like the idea to, you know, have this visible. It doesn't really add anything, but I think it just looks nice. So this is the finished roof. It was quite a bit more work than I thought. I did a little bit of fencing here and there, so all is good, and it is already a habitat. So you can see this is the habitat already. What we are going to do right now, we are going to bring one animal in already. I do have actually one ringtail lemur already in here, and I'm gonna bring this one into that habitat, simply to make sure that we have a good idea of what is going on with the traversable area. So what's going on? Education board is too far away. Oh wait, I did a oopsie here. I did a big oopsie. What is this animal in here? Empty. That was a Brazilian salmon. Okay, there's no one in. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Who was in there? This is also terrapin. Why are they not in here? Did I bring them over? Oh boy, I did do this, and then oh my god. Okay, this is rather stupid. Okay, I gotta have to pay attention. Yeah, there you go. The lemur has arrived. So we're gonna have to pause this for a second and look into that later. Look, we have shops, and we can delete those too. I have to think about that and remember this. If not, I'm sure you guys will comment about this. So I made the roof even more bright, so it actually, you know, it kind of merges into the ground color. The reason why I did this mostly is because I had the feeling that this makes a bit more sense. Now, why do I think this makes more sense? Well, because of the sun that would go actually into here and would make things very hot otherwise. So I just thought, you know what, make it a little bit more like this, makes things a bit easier. So we are now in here. The lemur has been brought into the habitat. So let me just have a check up here. I just first of all want to have a little look into the traversal area. I know that they can escape over here, pretty much obviously. We have to work with elephant grass. This is pretty much fine. I just want to see like the space. Okay, space is rather easy to handle. That means we can now go in and put the elephant grass below. First of all, this is the first thing first, because I would definitely forget about this. Like, definitely forget about this. Let's have a little quick look here. I really want to see this. There you go. That's how we do. Boom, that's one. And I'm gonna check the other one here, two. And another one goes here. Perfect. And there was a little game crash. Sorry, I don't know what exactly happened, but the game crashed and I just redid what we did, and I did a little bit more. I just got carried away and now I did a bit more. So, well, basically you can see there are a couple of rocks in here. Nothing too crazy, you know. I just did a bit here down there with this little pond, you know. Maybe we can even change the barrier to something else. I'm not really sure if it makes sense. Oh my, we can make that for whatever reason. Wood. Oh my god, I just take that. I am going to taking that. Okay, this is brilliant. Now what I want to do real quick, okay? I'm not sure if we have anything for the lemur already, but It almost looks like we have. Oh yeah, perfect. We do have some stuff. Like this thing, for example, is something I really want to have in here. And I'm guessing it would really make sense to bring that up here somehow. The problem though is I'm really not sure how it works with the light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that here. I think the problem though is that they can't fill this up. The keepers most likely won't be able to fill this up. I'm not really sure if this is going to happen or not, but I think it looks cool to have it here, so I'm going to put that on top. Again, I've got no freaking clue if that's a good idea or not, but we will have a look into this and then later on we'll see if that works or not. So I'm going to put like something here. I'm going to put some poles just like all over the place here. This can be one. I'm going to put like how's the thing called again? Oh yeah, here, a bin. This is the trash bin. The trash bin will be part of the pathway anyways, and then they will be able to climb from A to B to C, whatever, because I want them to be roaming around everywhere in here. And then obviously they'll get also like a way to go outside. So I'm going to put some poles already outside. This is going to look a little bit different over here in a second. But just making sure that they have something like this already. Then we're going to take these things to just already have some climbing frames ready for them to be connected by ropes or whatever. So I guess this will be nice. And we also have to always look into, oh my god, this is so annoying with the roof. I'm not sure if I put the roof out of it, but I don't want to because I want to still maintain an idea of how high this all is and where I can put stuff. But I think it's good to put these things in already. So just make sure that they have like a little climbable thing over here. Oh, that's kind of nice the way it is. You know, that's just the way it is. I think this is really looking good already. We can just take this one and have another one on here. Nice. I'm gonna put like another one here. This is also pretty nice. Okay, cool. Now let's quickly put this thing and then, or like click on this thing, and then we don't have a navigatable area quite yet. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's already enough. Okay, so we have way too much grass short and way too less grass long. This is something we can change rather quickly by putting all the things outside will be grass long. This is something I really wanted to have, even though it's not the most green of all. But this will be already quite nice. Okay, and then we can have like everything inside can basically be soil because we will make that look nice anyway. So this is all gonna go soil. Nice. Okay, so this was an easy fix. You can see there are a couple of plants that this animal does not like, which is a bit weird, but we can just say Africa and tropical and yet just use all of these things that we have in here, which hopefully will be enough to make this all look gorgeous. But yeah, we'll have to see, you know, we will have to see how this all turns out. Now we have to use most of these trees and palms and whatever in here in these spaces around the corner, and you know, making sure that everything looks nice. This one is potentially already too big. Yes, it is, but maybe we can sink that in a little like this. Is that working? I don't want it to be sticking out by any means, so we can maybe just rotate this a little. There you go. Not sure if this will be climbable. Oh wait, this might be climbable now because it goes, oh, I think that's nice. We can even kind of put like a little rope in here. I think the positioning is rather nice here. Why not just put, oh wait, this is a little bit too big, but I thought about, oh my god, this is still too big. Is there like a smaller one? Yeah, that's sweet. You know, just giving like a little bit of a ground, so as almost this is kind of growing out of this. Nice. Okay, what else do we have in here? I need some smaller stuff, you know, that we can put all the way into these edges over here. Oops, this is not nice, but you know, this is also like a nice little space where we can put some smaller plants and stuff in. These things are rather small as well, but they don't really fit here. They would fit here, I guess, so like in that corner. And I've got some smaller ones here. We can also put some stuff in the water just to make that water look a bit more interesting, you know, just making sure that this all looks kind of neat. This one is definitely too big. We can have something like this in the water as well. Would it grow there? I have no idea. I think it wouldn't, but I think for the sake of making it look nice, we can just fake it this way. These can also be fake plants. Why not? Like, we are in a little zoo. We can fake these things if we need to. Okay, cool. This is done. How about changing the path though? I think it might make sense to change the path to the, yeah, this one. What is that? The tree bark, yeah, the tree bark stuff, because wouldn't that be like more realistic for the lemur as like a ground thingy, so it wouldn't hurt the feet or like the paws? Do they have paws or feet? What do you call these things from the lemur? I have no idea. I think it's, you know, I think I would say paws, right? I think it makes a lot more sense. But maybe it's like me being stupid right now. I have no idea. You can tell me in the comments if you would say these are paws or whatever this is. This can remain like concrete because that's like a balcony. That makes a whole bunch of sense. It almost looks really cool already. Great. So this thing looks a little bit under supported. I want to put some rocks or stuff like next to it. I think that would be the best thing to do, like these ones. And then we are just going to put them really along the sides here, like so. And then it just kind of looks like a little bit as if this is a bit more heavy supported. We can just put also like one rock down there to, you know, make it all work. This one is a bit longer, so we can have this maybe. God, the camera movement in here is insane. I'm very sorry for that. I'm just like struggling myself right now. It really is annoying. It's just moving right and left and whatever. It makes me dizzy. Okay, but I hope you are not feeling too dizzy from it. How do we connect this the best way? I think what would make sense is maybe this one, and then just so it just sticks out a tiny bit here. That's totally fine. We can have some rocks and stuff in here to make it, well, we can't stick them too much in, but we can just do stuff like, do stuff like this, I was about to say. Look, that looks already a little bit better. Do we have some plants we can put in here? I mean, this smaller one maybe? Is it sticking out? No, it's not. Like, they are foraging in there anyhow, so that doesn't make too much problems. I think it won't cause any problems, to be frankly honest. Okay, so we are going to have like some of these vines in here as well, but they're not hanging like super nicely. Let's see that we can have them somewhat straight. That looks better. That looks a lot better to me. And the same goes here. To just hide that away a little bit. I think that's just fine. I think this house comes together very nicely right now. Okay, well, I think the last bit we are doing is we're gonna type in rope here. And now let's try to connect some of these things. So I'm really willing to, my God, why is it so weird? This is not really how it should be. I think I'm just gonna use the straight one instead, because otherwise that would be really stupid. And go over, oh, that just fits perfectly fine, nice. And then we're going to have like this one connect like so. And so, almost like as if it's connected intentionally like this on the side there. I'm not sure if this would even connect them. Shall we just do it that way? And then I'm just going to move this one up and further to the side. I think this would be nice. You know, they can just do this, and then we're going to copy that one over again. And we try to go from here to the other one over there, you know. Not sure if it's long enough, but it just almost seems like, wait, is this? Wait, it's not. Oh my God, perspective hit me. So that's how we need to go. And then we just bring that one back here. And it's not really hitting home. There you go, this is hitting home. Boom. Look, that looks already kind of nice. I'm a bit confused, but it's okay. I take that. Hey, like, legit, just come on. Go like this, and then we're just going to connect from here to here. I mean, they can jump pretty crazy, so I'm not sure if they will jump from one to the other. Why did I even build this? Go back. Okay. Well, the alignment really doesn't work with these climbing frames too well. I'm just because they don't really have a nice face to align to, right? This is always why it's so weird. Okay, but now that should do the trick. Well, if we bring this higher up anyhow, like so. Go. Okay. Well, we can just make that like a tiny bit more like so. And then 1 and 2. That should be fine. So they should actually be able to run over there. Okay, nice. So now, how do we get them there? I think it should be easily done by connecting this one. Look, this is what I meant. Why are the ropes always like so weirdly aligned there? But it should work by just putting one rope and connect this to this area. So they should definitely be able to climb up there, and then from here they can maybe just jump down there and then go via this tree. If oh my god, this is so weird. Can I just grab another one? This is again movement, guys. I'm very sorry, but that's just how it is. There's not really much I can do about it. Yeah, I can't really align it anyways, so I'm just going to try to align it from here. Good stuff. Okay, so now let's go over to the palm tree, and now we're just connecting the branch with this upper area here. So there's the branch, there is the upper area. Let's just go all the way up. I want to make sure that this really aligns well. It almost has the same kind of cut. I know why people use this rope to create like a palm tree branch, whatever. Okay, let's quickly unpause the game. Where's our friend? Here's friend. Hello. Okay, friend, you did your job amazingly fine. Can we already tell you're going up? No, you're not. Okay, so this is apparently not working. Oh, these things are not climbable. That's pretty interesting. I thought they were climbable though. Okay, but anyways, then we need to just grab one of those and bring this down here. And now we just realign the rope. Like this. The fourth, the fifth, the major is. Okay, now go back down. Go back up. I really want to connect this just to this piece, okay? To that corner. My god, this is so annoying. Where is it? Oh my god, so there you go. And it is definitely aligned with this one. So just stick that in here. Boom, done. Okay, let's unpause again. I really want to make sure that this dude can climb all over here. So let's have a look if that works. No, it still doesn't work. It still does not work. Do I have to put it further back in so it connects to this traversal area? I mean, I like the fact that it can basically move all over there, which is already pretty neat. This side looks also fine to me. It can go outside, blah, blah, blah. Everything is nice. It can climb up this one. It just, for some odd reasons, can't connect to the upper layer. That's weird. But okay, we are going to have a look into this now. Okay, but I just want to make sure that this thing goes a fair bit further in, and then we're going to connect this with the rope like so. And where is the, oh gosh, okay, this is nice, and then like so. Okay, now that should definitely work. If not, I don't really know what works. Okay, no, that works. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we are not really able to get completely up here, so I think what we need to do in order to realize that, we're just going to use one of those that goes a little bit further up here. There you go. And we are going to use another one like this. I think that should work if I connect this correctly here. And then we're going to use habitate, and then we use that smaller one if I can. What is causing that issue here? It's so weird. Okay, let's do one here and the other one on the other side. I think it's because of the hitbox of the palm tree, if I'm not completely wrong. But okay, so this should now fix this issue. Let's have a little looky look. Looky look. Well, yeah, to a certain part. Is it that thing? Wait. Tell me news. Is that it? Wait, story. Stop. I need your. Okay, well that was it. Okay, so this thing should have been okay. Nice. Okay, enrichment is not enough quite yet, but toy enrichment is missing. Social, yeah, stress is obviously quite high. That's something. This is also why I made this upper layer. I hope they can have some cool times there. But yeah, so this is basically what we can do with this build. And I guess what would be really cool is if we just put a lot of his stuff down here into that area, like put 2 of the boxes in, maybe a ball, maybe a sprinkler, and we can also, yeah, I don't want to put too much inside of the house because I don't want them to be there, I don't want them to be there the whole time. They should just move around if it works, but just not all the time. So we can put like a tree outside, we can put some bushes here if needed. I just want to make sure they have something outside, not too crazy, not too big. I don't want to make them escape. Just make sure that it all looks somewhat finished, putting some stuff down here. I love this I love this tree, but if I would put this down, let me just see. It would be beautiful to have that, but I think they can escape maybe not. I don't know. The roots also, by the way, is something super sick. I'd love to have that as a, we're just gonna keep that in here. And you know what? I will do the rest till next episode, but this should be definitely enough for today's episode. What we will do real quick, we are going to get enough friends for our friend. So ring-tailed lemur, boom. I'm gonna buy all of them now. They should actually get form like a, my god, look at how freaking expensive they all are. Okay, I'm just going to go for the cash listings here. Confirm, and then there's just one more. Nice. That was really not what we needed. Oh my god. Okay, let's have a little look how that works out. Okay, loading seems to be reset all filters. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and send them into this habitat. Nice. Okay, well, we should also employ a new keeper who's going to take care of that area. So we are going to employ one new keeper. So you are going to have like a new work zone real quick. Work zone. We're going to create this work zone. This is that, and you get basically all the backstage stuff available here. And this is ring-tailed lemur. Maybe we can address him to some other buildings as well, but for the moment that is just fine. This animal has a lot of low welfare right now. This is mostly because of the stress right now, right? Social group is missing and stress is going better now, which is brilliant. And I think this is what we should use the outside area for, mostly, to make sure that they're not stressed all the time. I mean, they can run inside if they want, but for the moment they just enjoy their time outside, right? Do you go better in stress now? Yes, you do better. Okay, that's perfect. That's just perfection. Nice. Okay, that's it, guys. I really think that this build sparks some inspiration for the next stuff we do. I love it. It just came together beautifully, don't you think? I really like it. I really like how it came together. I really like this tropical dome. I really like the fact how it came together. I really like how the people interact with it. I like the viewing platform we have to the outside. Like whenever there is stuff here, it's actually still be used. And we do also have like a neat little, it almost looks backstage. I think it's, for a franchise episode, this is way better than many things I've done previously. So really, really cool stuff. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because I certainly really did enjoy that. And look at how nicely it just goes in. And this is like mostly the center of the zoo. So there are a lot of buildings, and these outer sides will have less buildings indeed. I have some cool ideas for what we do with this area here. I've got a good idea what we do with this area. So a couple of ideas I have, but you'll see in the next episodes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, as always, make sure to put all your comments down below. Make sure to give me some hints what you would love to see in the next episodes. If I forgot anything, let me know what it was. And also just in general, if you have anything to say about Planet Zoo in the future, let me know in the comments. That helps the most. That triggers the algorithm. Hit like, subscribe if you haven't already. And all these kind of things help me to create this stuff by just having better performances that you can just for free do. And if you want to do even more or have the emotes that people can use in the chat, memberships are now available for you starting from 99 cents, which is quite easy. And I decided to give you the lowest amount if you want to support. This is enough, right? Enjoy your week, guys. Have a good Monday. And I talk to you in the next one. Goodbye.